Welcome back again. Um, let's just start with it. I don't know how to speak English. Anyway, so as always, if you don't want this, just tell me in the comments. I sometimes like to start with a refreshment before getting into the game. So this is what I did. It's basically uh for you like hip hop listeners out there. It's like Ken Carson type beat, basically. And this is just a rough what is it called? A rough yeah, arrangement, yeah. So yeah, let's do the arrangement together and I'm not gonna make you listen to anything. So, let's see. Let's do the you already know. Let's put it in samples. Okay. So, yeah. So yeah, let's do this. Let's just exit this. Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Okay, here the arrangement is good. Don't worry about this. Okay, let's say, let me just mute you or get back when I'm finished. So I think I'm done. That's roughly the mix. So let's hear it. Just as a refreshment for fun before we jump into the game. So let's hear it. Yup, there you have it. Personally, I like this one. I love it. I just, yeah, I just made it right now. Anyway, on the spot. Um, I love this one. I love this one very much. Let's just put it, eh, yeah, here. Anyway, let's jump to the fucking game. Okay, welcome back. So, what happened? Um, I did a bunch of shit. Um, and I don't want to waste your time, so I deleted the basically the videos. But I did a bunch of shit and I just like had like 1 inch of progression. And there's nothing more. Like you did not miss much. So basically, in order to progress, as you can tell, these things that like turn, l- let's call them valves or wheels. Basically, these wheels, if I turn them, it turns this whole shit, including the rooms. Okay? If I turn them, I can like align the pipes like what I did right now. See these pipes? This pipe is broken, but those three are working. And the water is like correctly is being passed from the rooftop to the third floor. And then getting past, they are like in the same alignment on the second floor and the first floor. Then to this water wheel. So the water is like is falling from here and here, which makes the water wheel not turning in anyway, like just stuck in the middle. But here's the thing. Also, turning these wheels here in this surveillance room turns these like a prisons, let's call them, it turns them as well. So I can like make the holes align as well. See, this hole is aligned with this one, but it's not aligned with the first floor. We can only control the second floor and the third floor. Anyway, I turned like the holes until like I fell here, and I got a placard which says watchfulness. That's it. And there's a room here, the kitchen, where this door is locked and I cannot and there's a password. I already know the password. We saw it together. And the surveillance room like note that says the password for this month is 0302. Anyway, this is not the problem. The problem, it's very dark and I have to turn the lights here. But I don't know how. And basically that's it. And yeah, let's continue. What else? The super, the superintendent of the hotel. There's a scene when he's arguing with some people. It's inaudible arguing. We don't know like what's going on. But I highly assume it's like about the noises from my room. And the superintendent like already like know about this, about the weird stuff happening in my room. So he cannot do shit about it. But probably it's very noisy to the other neighbors. So this is why they are arguing. Also, in my room, like when you go to the photos, one of the photos, like Henry, this character is asking about the connection between the church and the orphanage, which we don't know that much, I think. The other thing, um, there's nothing new on the radio, but one of the photos of Silent Hill, he like Henry says that the same superintendent, like his son and daughter, like disappeared in Silent Hill, and they are no way to be found. That's another thing. Also, another thing, like, now it's time to connect the dots, like, and analyze the patterns with, like, Walter Sullivan. There's a note of some kind of investigator which was passed under my door in the hotel, in the apartment. Anyway, and it says, like, that investigator fear for his life, I assume it's a man, and blah blah. Uh, and he, like, passed this note, like, to just let me know that actually we read it before. 10 people died by Walter Sullivan. That's the common thing. And also, he mentioned before that he's investigating two people from Silent Hill, but he should say it's one. And I highly assume it's also Walter Sullivan because the prisoner here that we freed, the one who is just saying that Walter's gonna kill him and I have to get him out. He said, like, he was working in the orphanage and Walter was in this mumbo jumbo, like, bullshit, cult bullshit, and we know that the orphanage, like, abuse children and shit and use them for their own cultish stuff. Also, he said that this child that we saw, now it's the second time seeing him, once was in the orphanage area, the, the area around the orphanage. And now the second time here, this, like, prisoner who, like, formerly was, like, working in the orphanage, he said, like, this child is Walter. So I say this to say my point that now I know what he meant, like the investigator in his, like, memo when he said, like, I'm investigating one person, or I should say two. That means that the child version of Walter Sullivan and the adult one. Also, the adults, I think Walter was living in the same room where I am right now. According to the superintendent, like, he is hearing the same noises where, like, um the same noises when he heard them when Walter was living in the same room. What else? And there's something written on my door says, Walter, don't go out. That's another thing. As you can see, this is the pattern. Children voices in the bathroom. Orphanage. Walter. What else? Yeah, I think that sums it up. Now let's figure out this fucking light thing. Let's go left, left. So it's this and this. So hopefully the room downstairs, the kitchen. Yep, no lights. Okay. How are we gonna turn on the lights? I think it has to do with the water. Let's see. So I'm gonna let the water pass here and here. Let's just see. That means I have to go to the third floor and make like a triangle shape here. The lights are on, I'm sure. Because there's water being passed to the water wheel, which is this one and this one, but it's mainly this one, which falls here. Because the water wheel, when it turns, it illuminates the third floor. But we want to illuminate the basement. It's left, I think. Or maybe this. I'm really not sure, like, I think this is okay. Let's get down. Okay, it works. Yeah. There, here's supposed to be a light. And the water wheel, like, the water will fall here. So, there is water going to the water wheel, which will, like, turn on the generator, which is supposed to be turn lights somewhere. Here, the lights. But here, let's make it like this. I'm gonna come back when I figure something out, because I'm just like, I don't want to waste your time of me just turning on like the wheels and testing some shit. I have a theory. Yeah, I have a theory. I have a strong theory, I think now. It's not about the water even. It's about the holes. It's about making the water fall on the water wheel so it spins, which will generate electricity. But at the same time, since the third floor has lights in it, we should like let turn this to the left where there's gonna be a hole here, and then here, and then here, which will make lights here. Do you get it? So the second floor is cool, but the third floor, we should turn it to the right. So a hole will be here. Right, right. To ensure like there's water going to the water wheel and simultaneously there's a hole because the third floor has lights now because the water is falling on the water wheel. And the third floor will have light because of that, and it will be passed to the second floor, coming from the third floor because the holes are aligning, to the first floor because the holes are aligning, to the basement where the kitchen is where we want the light. I think I got it. Right, right. Okay, let's see if this theory is just a bullshit. Right. Okay. The holes are not aligning. So left. Oh, it's actually supposed to be left, left. Yeah. 4 times then. Third time. Last time. Bullshit. Yep. Yep. Yeah. This way. There are lights because this water pipe. Yep, falling here. To check, let's see the third floor if it has lights. Exactly for this room. This one, right? No. Yep. Yep, there's lights gonna pass through the hole and the hole under until the basement. Let's see. See? Lights coming from the third floor. Now I got it. Yup. It worked. Yup. It worked. And the passcode is 0302 because in the previous episode it was like one of the surveillance workers or some shit. And now just like the pattern, somebody's gonna die. I'm gonna collect a placard which I got it from here. And then somebody's gonna die. Cynthia, Jasper, now this like um former worker in the fucking orphanage. I told you. Yep. Yep, just like we said. 1821. 1821. Let me write it down. And then I woke up. It's at night. I was wondering, like, is there's gonna be night? Because it's always morning. Now, probably the tone is gonna fucking shift right now. It's gonna be, like, even more fucking disturbing and crazy. Yeah, and there's another dead man. Probably. I'm not trying to open it. Okay, it's not night. It's like close. But man, look at these visuals. And the same cars. A brown one, BMW looking black one, and a white one. Like some kind of mortgage car, or I don't know what's the name in English. But look at this vibe. It's just like I could shoot this and have it as my wallpaper or some shit because like really I love this shit. And here's a question, like why PlayStation 2 games era were so like aesthetic and art style heavy, and now like they focus on the bullshit, ultra realistic bullshit. Oh, look at it, it's high graphics. I don't give a shit. Art style is just more impactful and resonate like even more. Ultra realistic high graphics bullshit, fucking RTX, the rain, fucking puddle on the floor is being reflected by the lights of the anus of the building. I don't give a shit. Of course, it will look impressive at like first, but then like man, it's like it's not gonna resonate. It's always about the art style and the aesthetic. The aesthetic. Sorry. What is that? Yeah, she's just gonna laugh and watch TV or some shit. Yep, another hand, another fresh, bloody handprint. And this is the superintendent whose kids disappeared in Silent Hill. Where is it? Where is this noise coming from? What did I fucking tell you? Oh, there's no one in the bathtub. Blood. It's stained with blood. It smells horrible. Just like that water-filled room under the cylindrical prison. Now it's no longer children voices. There's no water coming out at all. The hole even bigger now. There's a lot of noise coming from the inside the hole. Wait.
How's it going with room 302?
Well, I just tried to open it up,
Uh-huh.
but it looks like something's blocking it from the inside.
Huh.
Anyway, it's not the first time.
Yeah, when Walter was living here.
You mean the guy who lived here before?
And it wasn't just him either.
Oh?
There's something wrong with his whole apartment.
I thought,
Don't say that. You're scaring me.
yep, there's something wrong here.
Well, anyway, I just slipped a note under his door. Don't worry about it too much. There are a lot of strange things in this world.
Yep, just like his children
The
disappearing.
umbilical cord I keep in a box in my room.
The umbilical cord?
Lately, it's started to smell terrible.
Huh? Umbilical cord?
Oh,
Why the fuck?
well, I forget I said anything.
Yeah, he's has something.
Still. Those noises.
The umbilical cord. It is Heather's, maybe? Or it is like when Heather like swallowed the fucking pill looking thing which made her vomit so called God, their God, which Claudia swallowed. Is that the umbilical cord coming from her? Or is it like from when Alyssa born, you know, Heather? Anyway, thank God it's two notes. That's what I was scared of. Because if it was two one note, because there's already been like one note I didn't read. There's a scrap of red paper stuck in here. Yup. I found something that's extremely effective against the ghosts. It saved my life. It was stuck into the huge rock in the woods near the orphanage. It's a sword blade eh, with a handmade triangle-shaped wooden handle that has some kind of spell written on it. As a weapon, it's heavy and hard to carry, but somehow it seems to change in response to the ghost victim's power. Strike when the sword is energized. If you don't reduce their power, your attack will be repelled. As far as I know, there are only five swords in existence with that kind of power. It's extremely valuable. July 23rd. A scrap of red paper stuck in here. This is from the super. It's stained with blood and I can't read it. Okay, so I was about to say, well, if he can pass paper, then everything would be cool. You could, like, speak with the outside world, but nah. Last time the water here is working. I've got nothing to cook, so I don't need to wash dishes. That means the water is working. In the past, he used to say, like, he's not hungry for some weird reason. I like this game. I like it. The books.
Police arrested a Mr. Saguru Murakashi after he was discovered naked, urinating from the top of a utility pole in North Ashfield.
What the? I do feel the atmosphere of this game. It's just disturbing, gritty. I like it. Unlike the first three Silent Hill, aesthetic and atmosphere and feeling and soundtracks and visuals and art in general, I really care about it. And like as I grow, they are one of the best aspects about a game that I didn't appreciate when I was younger. Like games, I think now like I have another like reason why I play a game. It's not just the gameplay. It's not the story either. It's just the world of the game, the atmosphere. It's just also another reason that makes me play a game or replay a game. We just saw that. Um, how much? Only 30 minutes, so fuck it. Let's go. Let's continue. Oh my god, it scared the shit out of me. I forgot. What world is it now? I'm being dragged. Okay, I'm not. Bats? Are these bat noises? What's a car doing there? Here. Okay. Map. Somebody is getting attacked. Oh. I'm just speechless.
Ouch! Damn it. Where the hell am I?
The super?
You're a real person.
Who's that? He's not the super.
Hey, you're the guy that lives across from me.
Yeah, my name's Henry.
I'm Richard Braintree, from 207. What the hell's happened to us? That hole in this freaky world. But if you're here too, then there must be something wrong with the whole apartment building. That must explain what happened to that other guy too.
What other guy?
The guy who lived in 302 before you.
Walter.
A journalist. He disappeared one day. He got pretty crazy towards the end.
Okay.
Shut himself up in his room and wouldn't come out. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here. You should too, if you know what's good for you.
Wait. Watch out for that kid.
So let's talk about it. So all these like investigation shit, I was wondering like where are they coming from? Why am I like it's being passed under my door some investigation memo about who Walter Sullivan is and he's the common denominator behind every fucking death. And that investigator investigating two people. Oh, he should say one guy because both of them are the same. And I assume, highly assume it's Walter, the kid version, and the adult one. They are the same person. And I was like, where are they coming from? So actually, I'm confused. Did Walter live here before? Or is it only the investigator? So actually, these like diaries about Walter and the investigation about him, it was from an investigator who was living in my room apartment. So now I get it. I've seen this sign before, but even so, where am I? Yeah, this sign is like on the building across from my room. Oh my god. I'm gonna go to the hole and save and regain my health. I'll see him. It's these fucking creatures. Okay. Now things getting clearer and clearer. Okay. Let me see the apartment. This building. This one. Somewhere here. Let me go and see who's knocking on my door. Better check on your neighbor soon. Bitch. So somebody is already watching me know about everything. It's the kid. It's Walter Sullivan. Oh, what the fuck? Did you see that balloon or some shit? It looks like some decapitated head or some shit. Okay, the noise. Oh, it's a horror movie, supposedly. Speaking of horror movies, I tried fucking trillion times to watch a horror movie, but none of them is scary. Especially like the modern ones. I'm not talking about jump scare type of scary. Oh, I got you in a couple of jump scares. I watched the so-called scary ones, The Shining, The Exorcist, but I think the only one that was like, yeah, that's somewhat, yeah, but it's not that scary as well. It's like The Exorcist, Emily Rose. That one, like, it's based on a true story and shit. To be honest, I like those ones that are, okay, my voice cracked, that are based on true stories. That makes it scary. I think the mumbo jumbo shit. If it's a game, I don't mind, but if it's a movie, I don't know. I prefer them to be like based on true story. Okay, that scared me. What the fuck? There's a weird sword stuck in his stomach, and he's holding something in his hand. Will he take the item in his hand? Okay. Ghost key. The key that the ghost was holding. Give me the sword. I think this is the sword that the guy was referring to. The sword that, um, one of the five extremely rare swords. Heavy, but fucking kills, um, the ghost easily. Okay. Sword of Obedience, extremely rare sword. When used against downed ghosts, it stops them in place. When pulled out, the ghost is revived. Bullshit. That's bullshit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm fucking going to the hole. Hey, when it comes like, let me see if I'm recording, okay. When it comes like to the sword, about the note, about that 5 rare swords that are very powerful against ghosts. If, and it says like there's one near the orphanage somewhere, but how the fuck am I gonna go to the orphanage? If later I'm gonna be able to access the orphanage, then that's cool. But if it's just this like message there, just for me to go to that supposed place near the orphanage, only in my second playthrough, then that's bullshit. Let's just save. Let's just take a look. Okay, I saw this before. But anyway, this guy is shady a little bit. I'm not saying he's a bad guy yet, but I'm like, I don't know. It's just I'm suspicious of him. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. Do I think he's a bad guy? Did you see this bullshit again? The balloon shit. I lean more. He's hiding a secret or some shit. About the umbilical cord or some shit. Okay. There's nothing. Should I put this all back? I cannot hold it. No matter what. I tried to hold it. I can't. I can't equip it, basically. And see you in the next episodes.